So Arc Raiders came out a little over a week ago, and I have already put over 100 hours into the game. And I'm almost max level now, and I have an absolutely loaded stash at the moment. And I'm going to show you guys how I got this far. So today I'm going to be showing you my route on the Blue Gate to get a lot of security lockers and a lot of loot. I'm loading in with a free loadout, and I just want to show you guys my little route that I do. I'll show you guys the spawns in a moment and where to go and how to do it from there. I'm only going to be focusing on this map right now just because Night Raid came out for it and the Electromagnetic Storm came out. So now you can get a lot more loot than I was getting originally. First things first, let's take a look at the spawns, because depending on where you load in at, your route can change, but overall you want to kind of keep the same end half of it, which is what I'm running in this video. This is the end half of your normal route. Based on where you spawn, you want to change it up because there's other security lockers you can get, or there's other loot you can get. It depends on where you spawn and what you want to do, but for the most part, you want to end off by going to the headhunt, going down, and getting the 3 security lockers I show in this video. So here's the first security locker that you can unlock, and I'm going to be honest, this whole route kind of hinges on you having the ability to break into these, but it's not that hard to get. I think you only need 36 levels to get it, so I urge you to actually focus on that first because it allows you to get some of the best loot in the game. Now, not every security locker you break into is going to be good. As you just saw, I got a Stitcher level 2, but it is a lot more common to get purple weapons from security lockers than anything else. I've gotten most of mine from them from after getting the skill and doing this route. Let's take a look at the map now. I color coded it so it's a little bit easier to look at and understand, but if you spawn in the top right, so any of the red spawns, go to Pilgrim's Peak, and there's another really easy security locker that you can get at the top of the tower, and then make your way down to the headhunt and do the second half of your route. If you spawn in the orange, go to Raider's Refuge and do the buttons there. If you learn the spawns, it can take you literally 3 minutes to do it, and there's another easy security locker you can get. If you spawn in the blue, I would go to the ancient fort and do the batteries. It will take a little more time than the buttons, but it's really not hard. And there's really good spawns for rusted shut medical crates and advanced electrical components in there. So if you need those, go to the ancient fort. That's really good. And the yellow spawns are kind of just do what you want, because if you spawn there, you can either do orange, blue, or red. It really doesn't matter. They're just kind of the furthest away spawns from anything. But let's get back to the route. I think the best part about this route is if you run it solo, which I recommend, it's really easy to sneak up on people doing this breach door because there's 2 security lockers in there and a lot of people want to try to get it. But it's really easy to sneak up and kill them like I did. Unfortunately, this guy had really shit loot, but he already breached the door for me. And when you're in there, there's 90% of the time a gun crate as well, which can also give you some pretty good loot. I'm going to speed through the looting just a little bit because there's not really that much to it. But apart from the security lockers in this area, there's also 2 more things you can do, the red room and the computer puzzles. I don't normally do the red room by myself because it takes a minute, and this is a get in, get out kind of route. But the computer is actually on the way out, and it's super easy to do. You just interact with it and then follow the color that the monitor shows. And you can get pretty good loot from it. I have gotten purples before. But for the most part, the loot you get from it is ammo or meds and the occasional weapon. It's not crazy loot, but when you go in with the free loadout, it can really help a ton. Because what I do is I go in with a free, do these routes, and then I bonus what I get. And then I just kind of keep stacking up from there. But as I said before, this route is super quick and easy. And just from the left of where I got the loot from the computer is the exit. You just go up the ladder and then go to the warehouse air shaft. And that's a super easy extract. For the most part, you're not going to gain crazy money doing this, but you will load your stash out with purple weapons and gear, and that's what you need. I do have a buried city route that I do for money if you want me to show that in another video. That's basically it. I'm going to speed through this last part because it's just me extracting, but as you know, just dodge arcs and people. Make sure you don't die before you extract, or you're going to be super fucking mad. And even in this, someone tried to drop on me while I was exfilling, and I destroyed them, but apart from that, this is basically how you load your stash out with gear and equipment. I have a little route for every map. If you guys want me to show it in another video, just let me know and I'll totally do it. But with that being said, I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. It means the world to me, and I hope y'all have a great day.